What's up guys, today I'm going to be showing my drawings from my previous second grade class. So without a shadow of a doubt, let's start. First, in school we got this really big folder and we got to draw something on it, and I drew a camel walking in the sun. Our first drawing is a clown juggling a lot of balls. This drawing took a lot of hours. It took about 1 or 2. For these balls, we used paint and we used Sharpies and pencil colors and crayons. By the way, I really like this artwork, so I rated this an 8 out of 10. Next, I made this Egyptian cat, which face looks kind of weird, but in art class they told us to do it and I really like it, so anyway I rated it a 7 out of 10. Next, in art class, when we were starting art class, we made this cow which has wings. I don't even know what this is. So then I asked my dad and mom to rate this, and then they said 9 out of 10. Now from here, I made this giant artwork of a boy nearby a fish and houses. By the way, we took about 2 or 3 hours making this, and I really liked this because it was on a big paper and it has a bunch of background and cool stuff. And I rated this at 8.5 out of 10. This is just a drawing which my friend made in art class, so it's not really a drawing from art class. Next, I made this bull, which I think I made his back go really down, but this was my first time in making something in art class. It was my first week making something, and when I made it, people really liked it, and the whole class crowded on my desk. And this really has texture because it still spreads up till now, even though this is about a year old, because you can see how much it spreads. It literally gets on your thumbs. Now, I have made this wolf. We used the bottom of paintbrushes and then we tapped it on the paper, and this is really good because I like it, but I made a mistake because we were supposed to put the white dots on the animal's lines and I didn't do it. By the way, I liked it, so I rated it a 7 out of 10. Next, this is my last one. I made a tiger. I really like this because when I made this, a lot of kids asked for help to make this, and I really liked it because it had a bunch of texture, and we also did a bunch of things. We used markers, glue, crayons, oil pastels, and pencil colors for everything. My classmates said it was really good. First, I made one another of this, but I really didn't like it, so I erased it and I made it again, and it was my second try, and this took about 2 hours, and this is my favorite drawing, so I rated it a 7 out of 10, even though I think it should be a 9 out of 10 because it really looks good when it's looking somewhere else, and his face part looks good. Plus he's also wearing some good clothes with a good background of leaves, and these look like, you might think he's old, but every tiger has stripes on their face, and I really like this bird, but I forgot to add a gray to the fur, so I just used pencils to color the edges of this. By the way, this was my second grade drawing stuff, and by the way, we still have 4 more weeks of art, and I'm going to be drawing more. So bye guys, I'm going to catch you up in the next video.